And we are here on episode 4 of WWE TNA Impact. And we are here for tonight as we have the TNA World Tag Team Championship Tournament will begin right here for tonight. A very huge announcement by General Manager Scott D'Amore on Twitter that we are going to have ourselves a tag team tournament here tonight here on TNA Impact here. As this will be the matches for the card. As we're going to have coming up next, we have the Young Brits. We have, of course, James Drake and Zach Gibson. The team up to take on the Bad Influence, Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian. And also coming up later here on the show as well, we're going to have, of course, the Hardy Boys. Matt and Jeff Hardy will take on the Motor City Machine Guns, as that matchup is also coming up tonight. And also the main event here on tonight, we have a contract signing we're going to have between James Storm and the TNA World Heavyweight Champion Swerve Strickland to make this match official at Clash of Champions between the two men, of course, in 3 weeks' time. And here they are heading down to the ring. We've got the Young Brits. We have got here Zach Gibson and James Drake. Could they be the ones to actually win next week's finals and become the brand new TNA Tag Team Champions? That would be good if they can do that. And it will be a tournament that will begin right here tonight to do that. All announced by Scott D'Amore on Twitter. He said it. He announced before the show begun that we've got ourselves a tag team tournament here this week. Like last week, we know that Robert Roode became the new TNA X Division Champion. He won that X Division matchup and won the first ever WWE X Division Champion last week on episode 3 of WWE TNA Impact. But now on episode 4, we got our own attentions now focused on in a TNA World Tag Team Championship tournament. Instead is now going to happen, and find out by next week on TNA who'll be crowned as a brand new WWE TNA Tag Team Champions. From next week we'll start things. But here they come to the ring here. It's Jeff and Matt Hardy, the Hardy Boys, and they are heading down to this ring. And we know that obviously Jeff and Matt Hardy have done a lot of things in their careers. Comparison to the Young Brits, however, they've been WWE World Tag Team Champions for most majority of their times in the WWE. They've also won, obviously, separate titles, such as Jeff Hardy won the WWE Championship in 2008. Matt Hardy won the Intercontinental Championship title, also separately away from Jeff. But all around, these two men are the greatest tag teams in WWE history. And speaking about WrestleMania in 2000, when Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy was involved in the match with the Dudley Boys and Edge and Christian in that ladder match, that pretty much ended the career of Jeff and Matt Hardy in that match, when Edge speared Jeff Hardy from the top of the ladder right down onto the floor. That was a long jump down, and that could have broke the back for both wrestlers. Very dangerous scenes, but that was then, and they still can carry on wrestling for the next 20 years later. They're still at the top of their game. And that is really not heard of for like Jeff or Matt Hardy to do so. They want to try and get some bit of gold, of course, before, their retirement could happen in the future for those two men. But now to cover here from Matt Hardy there to Zach Gibson, a kick out right there from Matt there. Now goes now for a tag here to now Jeff. Now Jeff gets himself tagged in here, Jeff Hardy. And now I'm going to go now pick him up. And face first. And now I'm going to go for a big jump on top of the ribs. And now go for a DDT right onto the head there on the mat. And look at Jeff Hardy right there, giving it right there to Zach Gibson. And I go for a drop kick right into the back. And now Jeff's going to the top rope. He is. And now Jeff Hardy goes for a leg drop right onto Zach Gibson as well. And now he picks him up, he does. And now what's he going to do here? He's going to drag him to the corner. He's going to drag him to. And now he's going for a tag. No, he's not. No, he's not. Obviously Zach Gibson now fighting off here on Jeff Hardy. And now Jeff... No, wait a second. Oh, net breaker. A net breaker right there now. And he's really now giving it... Really smothering here on Jeff Hardy there. Just really strangling him sort of. Now going for a tag here now to James Drake. And now James Drake there, big knee right into the skull of Jeff Hardy. Now going for a cover here, and now Matt Hardy there saves the day, he does. And these two young Brits, of course, Zach Gibson is from Liverpool, by the way. And this guy supports Liverpool, and also his whole gimmick is all Liverpool as well. And obviously he is Liverpool proud. He is obviously Zach Gibson. As for James Drake, he's from Blackpool. He is from Britain. And I know these two British men, of course, want to actually make a name themselves as the tag team champions. But they're up against one of the biggest top stars in the tag team history of WWE, against Jeff and Matt Hardy. And now James Drake now picks him up into the midsection now. And now go for a DDT right there. And now he gets up, he does. Now he's punched him in the back. Oh, God, Zach Gibson there fought back, he did. Now into the ribs here. Okay, throw right there onto the ropes. And that elbow right across the face right there from Matt Hardy there to Drake. And now I'm going to go throw. No. Oh, big clothesline again. Now going for a tag here now to Jeff. Jeff gets himself tagged in. Oh, good. Nice one there. Now Zach Gibson now. Clothesline. And now Jeff Hardy now. And I'm going to go for now the twist of fate. Right onto Zach Gibson. Now a cover. 1, 2. And a kick out there from the Liverpool man. And he crawls to his partner here now, James Drake. Or maybe not. No, he's not. He's in the corner though. And they're going to go for a... Oh! Twist of fate from the top rope. Or middle rope, let's say. Not going to be over. Is it going to be over? And it is a kick out. A kick out right there. Now going for a tag now to Matt Hardy. Now Matt gets himself tagged in here. And now I'm going to go for a punch right into the face there to Zach Gibson. Now tag there to now James Drake. Into the midsection now. And now, oh, knee right into the ribs. Now kick right there into the back again. Now, oh, stamp right there into the arm there to Matt Hardy. And now into the ribs now. And now going for a DDT. And he does hit the DDT there on Matt. Now for a cover here. No, he's crawling now into the corner here. Now, oh, now attack there now to Jeff. Big clothesline. Now going for a DDT. Now Jeff now going to go to the top rope. Gonna hit it. Oh, he's going for a leg drop instead to James Drake. Now all the way into the corner now. Head first into the corner now. Now tag. And now, oh, an arm right into the arm there to James Drake. Chops into the chest. Now I'm going to go for a net breaker now. Right onto James Drake. We all know it tonight. We've got a contract signing tonight between Swerve Strickland and James Storm to get the match official for the match of Clash of Champions between the two for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship title. And a save right there from Zach Gibson there. Now he picks him up. Now to Drake now. Wait, roll up, hold up a second here. Could they qualify to the... Wait a second, oh, Gibson there. No, he might even do it. He might do the kick out though. Wasn't to be. Now tag there now to Zach Gibson. Now punches away there onto Matt. Now throw right there. Oh, German suplex now. It's been a very good match, I've got to say. And now it looks like going for a tag here now to James Drake. Oh, big clothesline there again. And now a tag. Now going to go for a DDT. Once again here. And now Drake now again goes for... Oh, picks Jeff up and drops him. And now, oh, knee right into the face there. And now Drake now trying to pick him up. Oh no! And now James Drake now doing some more here now instead to Jeff Hardy. Be a very good match, I've got to say, but who's going to actually fight for the finals for next week on episode 5 of WWE TNA Impact for the finals of the TNA World Tag Team Champions? That's the question to be asked. Kick right into the back. Now, oh, Hurricane run outside the ring there from Zach Gibson there to Matt. Now, gonna go for kick. Oh, kick right into the chest. Now, oh, slam there into the back there again. And now, wait, oh, he's smoke. Oh my God, now he's making him tap out. He might do. And oh, Matt, obviously there saves the day. And throw right there now outside the ring to Matt Hardy now. Now James Drake and they're going for a backflip on top of Jeff. It's been a very absolute good match, I've got to say. To find out who will go into the finals, of course. Throw into the security fence now. And now we're going to kick right into the skull. And they're going for a kick again right into the back there to James Drake. Punches him in the face there, the ribs some in. Now throw there into the ring. Or no, he's not, he's onto the ropes though. Now punches away there on Zach Gibson. There's actually a 9 count here. Maybe a kick, it could be over, it could be. And it is! And the referee counts to 10. And that means that the Hardy Boys will progress into the finals for next week. And they have won by a count out here tonight. What a super win for the Hardy Boys. A very impressive victory, I've got to say, for those two men inside this very ring. And I blame their James Drake not getting to the ring as fast as possible. And a big win there for the Hardy Boys. And we are here for the second contest here on episode 4 of WWE TNA Impact, the Motor City Machine Gun. And they are ready for this contest here as they are legendary tag teams in TNA through the years. They were tag team champions in the original TNA, and obviously as they are now signed up to WWE's TNA, could they continue the success they did of course in the last TNA into the new TNA of WWE? And could they do when they take on the bad influence of Frank Kazarian and also Christopher Daniels? And that will be their matchup, of course, inside this very ring to find out who will join the Hardy Boys for next week and fight them to actually for the finals and find out next week who will win the TNA Tag Team Champions on that specific night. But anyway, that's them in the ring. And now here comes to the ring here, their opponents, Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels, as those two men are ready. They are ready, of course. The Bad Influence were also the best tag team in TNA as well, those two men. They were the greatest duo, they were, those two men, Frankie Kazarian and also Christopher Daniels. But since, of course, they are back together again and they've formed a bond again, they might even win the first ever WWE TNA Tag Team Champions, maybe here in the new TNA Impact. And hopefully it could happen for Frank Kazarian or for Christopher Daniels, those two men, the Bad Influences. Could they do it by beating here tonight their opponents, the Motor City Machine Guns? These two tag teams have got a lot of history, one another of course, in the old TNA days when those two men went back and forth and fought each other at the Impact Zone. But as of now, WWE has purchased TNA Hopefully it might be things looking up for these two tag teams in the future here in WWE TNA. And here we go. And let's get this contest underway right here, right now. Now Alex Shelley will start things first with Christopher Daniels, and a takedown right there from Alex Shelley right there to Christopher Daniels here. Stand right there into the back of the head. And now, oh, backflip there from Alex Shelley. And now, what's he going to do here now? Oh, big jump right into the arm there to Christopher Daniels. A big jump onto the arm of Daniels here. Now going to go for a suplex. And now, oh, what a fist right into the face, right in the jaw. And now I'm going to go for, oh, knee right into the ribs there again. And now, oh no. I'm trying to punch away there. And now, oh, that's a nice move there from Daniels here. And now, oh, nice little work there from, tag there now. Now Kazarian now has tagged himself in. And oh, what a kick. What a super kick right there to the face of Kazarian. But now he drags in, obviously, Daniels, because he's illegally tagged in here. And now, what's Frank Kazarian doing here? Oh, yeah, he's being tagged in, though. I really apologise. I misunderstood. He's illegally tagged in by Daniels here. And Daniels will get outside the ring or else. Otherwise, this match might be disqualified otherwise. And now Kazarian now fought off there from Alex Shelley. And now going to go through it. Now a net breaker right there on Alex Shelley there. Now go for a cover here now. Cover one. Kick out right there from Shelley right there. And since obviously Scott D'Amore announced it, of course, obviously on Twitter, on social media, that we are going to have ourselves a TNA Tag Team Tournament announced, of course, by Scott D'Amore. And let's see, by next week we'll find out who will be crowned as the new Tag Team Champions here at the Impact Zone. And now Frank Kazarian now going to go for, oh wait, it's maybe a cover here. Could be one. Oh, kick out there from, obviously from Alex Shelley. And now what's he going to do here now, Kazarian. Oh, no, Kazarian now drags him into the corner here. Going for a tag for Daniels potentially. Double team. No, he's not. Doesn't look like it, to be honest. He's dragged into the corner, it looks like, and he is. And he's down on the mat here. Kicked right into the back of his head, back of him right there, right at the back of Alex Shelley. And he's twisting right there, the leg right there to Alex Shelley again. Look at that work he's doing. Now attack here to Daniels here. And now Kazarian now. And also here now, Shelley there. Oh, knee right into the back of Alex Shelley. While Daniels there just took out there Chris Sabin. Hasn't been even tagged in yet for Motor City Machine Guns. Chris Sabin has not been tagged in at all throughout this matchup so far. It's been Alex Shelley all around it has been, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight in Wales City for TNA Impact. Now Shelley right there, just twisting the arm right there of Christopher Daniels outside of the ring. And speaking of Christopher Daniels, this man, of course, been a long veteran in professional wrestling in general. He's wrestled since 1995. He's been wrestling all around the globe. Never ever touched WWE. I think he was in WWE back in 1998 when he wrestled on that little show, Wrestle Sunday Night Heat. And I think he had a couple appearances on that. But he hasn't had any other appearances ever since then for Christopher Daniels. This guy's been all around the world. Also wrestled in TNA. He's known for as well for the obviously Bad Influence and that. He's won the X Division champion in the past. He did, by the way, Christopher Daniels. So he has achieved something in the past. Has actually won the X Division title. He's obviously been something special in the mid cards as well. But now it's being tagged now to Frank Kazarian. Now it's being tagged in here now onto into the ring here with Alex Shelley. I'm hoping and praying that Sabin gets himself tagged in, but I don't think so. It's all about Alex Shelley in this matchup. And he's really just, wait, now Sabin there gets himself in trying to save the match. But, oh, no, Alex Shelley there fights back, he does. That's a one. And now going forward. Oh, what a kick right there, right to the skull. Now going for a cover here. Would it be over? One. Kick out, kick out. And now drag him into the corner. And now go for a tag down now to Chris Sabin. Finally, Chris Sabin's been tagged in here. And now double team, Motor City Machine Guns. To go for a... Oh, nice work there from the two. And now it looks like Chris Sabin now, the former X Division champion. Oh, wait, no. Now Christopher Daniels now gets himself tagged in here. Daniels and Sabin. Now Sabin now going to go for... Oh, knee right into the chest right there. Tag there to Alex Shelley. And now going to go for a rock bottom there, sort of, there on Alex Shelley. Now go for a cover here and a save there from Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin gets himself saving this matchup here on Alex Shelley. But now Bad Influence there trying to hit the finisher move, but Daniels there got stopped by Alex Shelley. It's been a unbelievable matchup, by the way, between the two obviously tag teams here. It's been a good match, I've got to say, between the two. Credits due between the two teams. And we're going to return back after the commercial break, this tag team matchup between the Bad Influence and the Motor City Machine Gun, as part 2 is coming up next. Just to let you guys all know, there's only 3 more weeks away until WWE Clash of Champions includes all the brands such as TNA Impact, SmackDown and Raw, as all 3 brands will have their champion. And we are back here after commercial break here for part 2 of the matchup, this tag team contest here, live in Wayne City, between the Motor City Machine Guns and the Bad Influence here for the tag team championship finals for next week. The Hardy Boys will be watching backstage, close eye this matchup, because whoever wins out of this tag team between Bad Influence and Motor City Machine Gun will fight the Hardy Boys, of course, next week's finals here on episode 5, live on RBC1. And I'll tag down now to Christopher Daniels here. He's been tagged in here, and Alex Shelley's now on the floor of the ring. And now, oh! 2 feet right into the chest of Alex Shelley. Now go for a cover. 1, 2, 3. And that means the Bad Influence will go on to take on next week against the Hardy Boys. And it's all been confirmed, ladies and gentlemen, who will become the new TNA Tag Team Champions. Would it be the Hardy Boys or would it be the Bad Influence? And that match will be coming up, of course, next week. Next Tuesday of TNA, and look at them two in the ring celebrating this great victory in front of the WWE Universe. Who'll be crowned the first ever WWE TNA Tag Team Champions? Will it be the Hardy Boys or will it be, of course, them, Daniels and Kazarian? And that right there, folks, is a big win for the Bad Influence here for tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, the contract signing is going to happen inside this ring to find out, to confirm the matchup between Swerve Strickland and James Storm for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship title at Clash of Champions in 3 weeks' time. Let's head to ringside with Scott D'Amore, the GM. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be the official contract signing here of TNA's World Heavyweight Championship. So coming down to the ring first, let me introduce all of us the challenger for Swerve's title. Give it up to Cowboy James Storm, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry about your
It was last week that James Storm appeared here on TNA, surprisingly, and made his WWE, let's say, debut in the new TNA, and actually interrupted Swerve Strickland's segment inside the ring and said that, you know, you're not a worthy champion, he claimed Swerve not to be. And that's what James Storm said, and that's why he's going to put it into the test for a matchup for James Storm to fight Swerve Strickland at the pay-per-view of Clash of Champions. We know that James Storm has been a world champion in the past. In the old original TNA, he was the greatest TNA world champion in the past. A tag team champion who's actually Mr. TNA actually. He was up there with the likes of Kurt Angle, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, you know, Robert Roode or Bobby Roode, let's say, aka, and Christopher Daniels, and many more great names who wrestled in TNA. But this man right here, James Storm, deserves that applause. He deserves to have this attention. He deserves to be signed in WWE for what he's done in the past, and it's good to have a guy who can give the experience to the other TNA talent, of course, to be the best of their versions themselves, of course, on this roster. And here he is there. James Storm is actually in the ring already. And he's ready, of course, to get his opponent down to the ring, Swerve Strickland, in 3 weeks from now for the TNA World Heavyweight title at Clash of Champions. And now, let me introduce to you the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Will fight James Storm on the 21st of September, ladies and gentlemen. Swerve Strickland! And there is the TNA World Champion, the face of TNA, the new TNA, Swerve Strickland, ladies and gentlemen. And could he prove to James Storm that he's a worthy, real proven TNA World Champion? This Swerve Strickland's obviously a newcomer, not really had much of a name for himself as such, but him to actually go through the tournament and beat the 3 guys to get that TNA World Heavyweight Championship title in the first place in that major finals is absolutely massive for him in his career. But obviously Swerve Strickland's not really known in terms of the old, legacy of TNA, the old vets of TNA, and James Storm's one of the old vets, and he believes that Swerve Strickland doesn't know what it takes to be a champion and carry that belt around. And let's see if he's true, if it's right for him to say that. We have to find out and put that onto the table when it comes to Clash of Champions in a couple of weeks. But here he is right there, Swerve Strickland with the title, and he's ready, of course, to actually get a contract signed to make this match official between the 2 men, of course, at the pay-per-view of Clash of Champions in 2 to 3 weeks from now. And there he is, Swerve Strickland on top of the ring, held in high with that title on his shoulders. Last week, Strickland, I accept my challenge for the title and may become irrelevant here in TNA. In the first place, the title I put in my heart and soul through the last 16 years here at TNA. And Swerve, you don't realise how I'm a tough SOB come Clash of Champions. My grandfather told me when I was young to follow my dreams, and one of my dreams is becoming a pro wrestler and win the world title. And guess what I did since being signed to WWE in July this year? I am stuck with James Storm, who wants to lecture me how to be a real champion here. To underestimate me, James, because my potential you don't understand. Before joining professional wrestling, I was in the army, serving my country in my young adult life at 18, while you didn't have any hardship of what I have to been through by serving this nation, and proud to be doing so. And to this day, I am proud to serve this great country of Republic States. Until I step up into the ring with you on the 21st of September at Clash of Champions, you're going to see how Swerve operates in the ring. It's all official and confirmed that Swerve Strickland will defend his TNA World Heavyweight Championship title against James Storm for the belt on the 21st of September of Clash of Champions. Best of luck for you two. And it's been confirmed, ladies and gentlemen, that Cowboy James Storm and Swerve Strickland will go one-on-one against each other for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship title in 3 weeks from now on the 21st of September. And that's a wrap here for TNA, and we'll see you next week for the TNA Tag Team Championship Finals as Bad Influence will take on the Hardy Boys. Until then, have a good night.